Let's make a perfume bottle box. Let's get into it.
From paper to purpose, watch her design. Wendy's creative design's one of a kind. Cut, fold, turn dreams to life. Stay for the story behind every design.
So first and foremost, before we get into making the perfume bottles, I want to give my acceptance speech again because during that time, I get really shy and I forget everything whenever I can see people actually looking at me. So that's why I don't do lives like I used to. I just get combobulated. I can't really get my words out. In a video, I know that I'm not speaking directly to you guys. Y'all are not looking at me, and it's a recording, so I can get it out a little bit better. Okay? So first and foremost, I want to thank God for allowing me each day to wake up and be blessed to create for you guys and give me some type of idea that comes to mind in the middle of the night or when I'm eating and jot it down to make sure that I can create a gift or some type of idea or some type of presentation to create on YouTube. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to do. I have to give God all his praise, all right? And I'm really surprised that's one thing I did not say. Okay. Secondly, I want to thank Witness Creation, Angie, for creating the award for the basket community. I think that was very kind of you to do. I also want to give a thanks to Kiki, which is here on this corner, and Lovebug, which is chosen for the entertainment of the night. You ladies kept us very entertained, and I appreciated that because that kind of helped a lot whenever we had to actually log on and talk to everybody. I also want to thank Driven, my sister Driven, because she was over there on the mic on the YouTube platform, and she was streaming, and also she was jumping in and talking with us. So my girl was multitasking. I appreciate you for doing that for us. Okay, so I'm saying it for all of us. I also want to thank my sister Kiki once again. And my room is a wreck, y'all. Hold on. I want to thank my sister Kiki once again. I want to thank her for creating this beautiful, beautiful certificate. I couldn't even say certificate whenever I wanted to acknowledge her and what she did for all of us. I could not do this. I don't know why I couldn't do it. I just, like I said, I don't do very well, but I still wanted to try. Okay, so Kiki, thank you for this. These are beautiful. I will cherish mine. I do not take this lightly, y'all. I do not take this for granted because honestly, I did not even expect to be on there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I did not expect to be on there. And so y'all stepped in. Those of you that voted for me, I want to say thank you because you did not have to do that. And that's because of you guys. I've only been on this platform for 2 years. I was not expecting to get as far as I've gotten. So I am so grateful. It feels so good to know that I do inspire people. And, you know, that's the whole goal, is to inspire somebody to, you know, let them know you can do anything you put your mind to. Anything you put your mind to. And I just enjoy doing what I'm doing. So to be noticed for it and receive something for it, and people take time out of their day to even acknowledge and elect you for it, is a big win for me. Okay, so I will be cherishing this moment right here, and I wanted to just come on and say thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to thank the people that donated to make it possible for us to even receive our rewards. Okay, everybody played a part. Everybody played a part to make it successful. So thank you. All right, I'm gonna go now. We're gonna start the video. Let's get into it.
Okay, we're going to start off with showing you your pieces. These are the two side pieces to it. This right here is the top, and the other piece is the bottom for it. Okay, and then this right here is going to be an inside piece, both of these. And then this is the front panel of the perfume bottle, and this is the back panel. Okay, and I do have a pink one also. Okay, so this is the Dollar Tree box I'm going to use. I'm just going to cut it up. I'm just going to use it for this concept. Okay, so I'm going to stick my front piece on first. Just going to nicely put it somewhere, pull the paper out from under it as always. You know how we do. And then I'm going to go ahead on and cut it out. Okay, I was waiting for my electric scissors to charge up, so I'm going to have to do this by hand. Anywho, so now that that is cut out, I'm going to go ahead on and stick that sticker, the knob. I'm going to stick that on the back side of it. Okay. And that's just for the top only. All right. So if you get, when you do yours, if yours are a little big, don't worry about it. Just trim it off. All right. The back ones are going to probably be either slightly too big or too small. But this is something that you can take your time and freestyle with, honestly. It's not something that you really want to just rush. Just play around with it and have a good time with it, pretty much, okay? And I had a little sticker hanging over too, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just chopping it off, trying to make it a little neat, all right? And we're going to move on. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing, except without a window, of course. I'm going to put the back piece on the cardboard, and we are going to cut it out as well.
Started with cardboard. Watch what she creates. Cut by cut. Every fold falls into place. Building a perfume gift box right before your eyes. Turning something simple into luxury tonight. Every piece got a purpose. Every detail's by design. Keep watching, she ain't finished. The best part takes a little time. She building perfume gift boxes, one masterpiece at a time. Gold around the edges, every fold looking fine. Wait until they're finished. Just watch the final surprise. Filled with beautiful gifts. That's when they come alive. Purple, pink, marble shining bright. Everybody touch it.
Okay, so now it would be a good idea to take your back piece and your front piece and size them up because, there's a good chance that they're even, but there might be a slight hair of a fraction that something might be off. And if it is, you have room to cut it, okay? And I noticed on this one right here, I had a slight, and that had to be me. I had a slight piece of cardboard that was sticking out, so I just wanted to cut it to make it even. But when I put my sides on, I don't have too many issues at all. So once I sized it up and I looked at it and it looked pretty good to me and I cleaned up anything that I needed to clean up, I decided that, hey, it's time to put the other sticker on the other side, the perfume bottle, the back side. Okay. We already put it on the inside of the front panel. We're going to put it on the inside of the back panel now. And again, if it's too big, cut it down. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead on and move on to the next pieces. Okay. We're going to go on and do the side pieces. So I'm just going to cut me off another piece of this cardboard from that box, that same box. And I'm going to stick my side piece on this right here. Okay. I'm going to put it dead in the middle, sort of, kind of. And I'm pretty sure if y'all watch my other videos, y'all know exactly why I'm doing it this way, right? If not, let me go on and tell you. So we need to leave some cardboard at the bottom and the sides. These are going to be our security pieces to secure them onto the box side walls. Okay. So I did not measure that. You don't have to measure it. Eyeball it and just leave enough where you know that you can put it on your box and glue it on. Okay. And you're going to do the same thing with the second piece. And you're going to cut those little slices in the corners at the bottom of them like I did on that particular one right there. So I'm going to go ahead on and move on to this one. Also, remember to do the slant cuts, okay? Like I showed you in the other video. I'm going to actually do it on here and you will see it, but it's always good to do the slant cuts. It makes your fold so much easier whenever you're trying to lay it on your project, okay? Now, the bottom and the top piece is going to be done the same exact way. All right. So we're going to grab another piece of cardboard from somewhere and then we're going to place this down on the cardboard and just leave a little space so you won't have to cut so much off on one side of the cardboard. Okay. Like I'm doing right here. So you're going to leave the sides of this on and you're going to cut the ends of it off. Okay. And you can cut it down and make it a little neat. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead on and splice these pieces. You're not going to cut all the way through. Just a nice little splice on each side where you have the extra cardboard hanging out. And that's so you can fold it, okay? You're going to do that on all these pieces. Splice, fold, splice, fold, splice, fold. Say that 3 times, okay? And then you pretty much got them all. Once you get them all spliced, I can't even talk. Once you get them all spliced, you're good to go. You can fold them. Don't cut too much when you do that splice though. Okay, so now I'm going to measure out my window piece and go on and cut that out so I will have it ready to go. Okay, so listen, I do put these things together so many different ways. I know y'all have seen me do it. So this time we're going to do it from the side, okay? So I'm measuring up the sides, okay? And then I'm going to add some glue to it. And then we're going to lay that flap down. And I'm doing it this way because I'm just trying to size up my sides and my front to see how it looks. And so that's a good way to, if you got it lined up right. Now, on a few other boxes I did just like this here, I cut my sides shorter, okay, than the actual front and the back. And that also worked out pretty nice. So it's really, your preference on how you choose to do it. So now I'm applying the other side, doing the same procedure, okay? Make sure you always fold it, making sure that you didn't glue your fold because then your box is just not going to work, okay? So now that I've cut out that window piece, I'm going to go ahead on and put it on. Now that I have my 2 flaps on the sides, I want to go ahead on and put my window on. I don't know why I decided to do it this way, but it seemed to work out, okay? So I might continue to do it this way. All right. So now I'm just going to press that piece down real good, making sure it's in there good. Try not to burn myself, which I did anyway. Okay. So once that's on, I'm just looking at it, getting all the little pieces off. So now we're going to go on and attach the bottom. Okay. The bottom piece and the top piece pretty much are the same pieces. Okay. So go on and cut your little angles in here so it lays down in your perfume bottle box correctly. Okay. So I chipped that off, those little side pieces, and I'm just folding it up just like this here so I can make sure that it measures up just right. So now you just got to find an easy method that's going to work for you. All right. So right now I'm still sizing it up, just trying to make sure that it works like it's supposed to. Now this is how I'm going to glue it on. Okay. I can see it better from doing it this side than to do it on the other side. And you see how I'm moving it to guide it the way I want it to be guided? Just making sure that it fits and it does what it's supposed to do. So now we're gonna apply some glue on that edge right there. And we're gonna try to slide it right on back in that slot. All right. And once you see me slide it in that slot, I'm not gonna press it too much. I'm gonna fold it first. You see how I fold it and flip it over? And now I'm rubbing it in because it's where I want it to be. And you see I'm folding it too. I just want to make sure that glue did not get in my seam. All right. So now I'm going to attach the other piece to the bottom of the box. All right. Pretty much the same procedure. All right. Only difference is it's the bottom. Okay. So we're going to add the glue there and then we're just going to plop this baby on. We're going to test it, of course, making sure that we did not mess up anything or fold it like we need to. Flip it over and press it down. Okay. That's pretty much it as far as getting those on. All right. So now I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to glue it just like that. Y'all see how I did that? So much easier than the other method I was doing. You know, we always have to try different things until we can figure out something that works for us. Okay. Still press the inside and do the same procedure. I'm folding it and now I'm about to glue the other side the same exact way. All right. Add a little bit of glue. Bring that flap on the inside. Make sure it's even on the outside and press it down on the inside just like that. All right. Okay. So now I'm showing y'all how easy it's going to fold. You see that? Just like that on those two sides. But first, we got that other piece we need to put on. All right. So this is our lid for our box. Okay. So of course I want to cut it down just a little bit more. I feel like I got just a little bit too much of that brown on there. And you can cut it down as much as you want to, okay? And then still make sure you cut those slants in your lid as well. You see how I'm bumping it up to the corner of the box up at the top? That's exactly what you want to do. You want to bump it up there, then you're going to run you a bead of glue right on across, just like that. And then you're going to place it on there, just like that, all right? You're going to stick your hand in there. You got to move it around. Make sure that it looks right before you put any more pressure on it though. So once you got that on and you looking at it and it looks good to you, then you could go ahead on. I'm cutting a little piece off that I don't like, but then you can go ahead on and apply your back piece down now on those two flaps that are left. Okay. And you see how much easier this is? At least I think so. You just put it on that one side. Please do one side at a time. Do not try to glue both sides at the same time. It will not work out for you. Believe me. Then come on the other side, do the same thing. All right. Press, 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 press. And if you have to keep going back over it, go back over it as much as you need to with that glue until it is secure the way you want it to be secure. Okay. And because that's what you see me doing now. I'm going back over a couple of spots. I did not like the way it was looking. So I pulled it apart and glued it back together. So don't be afraid to pull your stuff apart. Okay. Just so you can get it right. So after that, y'all, you just want to examine your box and make sure that it looks the way you want it to look. Okay. Now for your lid, make sure that you cut the slant. Okay. In the fold at the top. Okay. So it could go into your box without any problems. If you do not cut that slant in there, it's not going to go in there like it's supposed to. All right. Just so you know, I'm still doing touch ups on this thing, making sure that it's glued down. So you see how I'm trying to fold it in? It's going in slightly, but I have not cut those, angles on the lid and I'm about to do it right now. Once you cut those angles in your box, lid, you won't have any problems closing it whatsoever. All right, y'all. I didn't put nothing in this one right here, but these are the finished gifts that I've done with the perfume boxes. I think they turned out so stinking cute. I love them. You can also put your, you can have your lid go either way, okay? One of mine go back here in the back. Let me show you. I also use Velcro to close it up. Okay, you see that at the tip? You see how it's opening and closing? It's going that way. Okay, so you can do it that way. Close that back up. And you can also do it forward like the one we did earlier, which is like this here. Okay, so you have options, basically, is what I'm saying, to be as creative as you want to be creative. All right. I just want to show you guys these real quick and you tell me what you think. I didn't close that back good. But anywho, let me know what you think. I appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. And these can definitely be found on the Stand Store. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.